Hello, students. This is going to be page 153 we did last night. We want to see what type of error took place. So let's just graph this one over here. So I'm going to go for the x and the y, blank comma 0, 0 comma blank, fill it in. So this is a y value, so we're going to cover that up. So 2x equals 8. Divide each side by 2, so that's 4. So I get 4 comma 0. We agree so far. Then this is a y value, or an x value. So I get negative y equals 8. So y equals negative 8. So negative 8 is down here. Looks like we have the same. This is going to be dotted. So we agree on everything so far. Let's take a look at 0, 0 as a test point. Okay, that's the upper left of our dotted line. So we're going to plug our zeros in here and here. So 2 times 0 is 0 minus 0. So I get 0 minus 0. 0 is less than 8. That is true. So that would mean I would shade the side that 0, 0 is on. 0, 0 is over here. You know what? I don't think there was an error on this one. Okay, there's no error. So that was our mistake. All right, so this one, I'm going to have 0, negative 4, because this negative 4. And then I have a slope of 1 over 2, so up 1, right 2. This needs to be dotted. Oh, there's a mistake. That's not dotted. So that's dotted. Let's see if the rest of it is correct. 0, 0 is our test point. So we'll plug 0 in for y and x. So I'm going to get 0 is greater than 1/2 times 0 minus 4. 0 is greater than 0 minus 4. 0 is yes, this is true. So we are going to shade this top region because it was true. I shade the side the 0, 0 is on. So the only mistake they made is they didn't have it as a dotted line. So make sure you take care of that. Okay, I want to check to see if these points are legitimate. So that's an x and a y value. So I'm going to plug the x value in here, the y value in here. So I'm going to get 1 minus 5 times negative 3. Is that greater than 12? Is 1, that's going to be negative 5 times negative 3 is positive 15. So is 16 greater than 12? Yes. So 1 comma negative 3 is a solution. It's one of many, but it's definitely one. Again, this is an x, this is a y value. We're going to plug the x in here, the y in here. So I'm going to get 4 minus 5 times 0. Is that greater than 12? Is 4 minus 0 greater than 12? Well, 4 minus 0 is 4. So is 4 greater than 12? This is false. So 4 comma 0, not a solution. Number 5, that's x, that's y. So I'm going to plug my x value in here, my y value here. This is going to give me 6 times 1/3 plus 2 times negative 5. Is that less than or equal to negative 8? 1/3 is 6, so 3 goes to 6 twice. And then I'm going to get minus 10. Is that less than or equal to negative 8? Is negative 8 less than or equal to negative 8? Because you have the equal sign, yes, 1/3 comma negative 5 is a solution. This is an x value, this is a y value, plug those in. So it's 6 times negative 1 plus 2 times negative 1. Is that less than or equal to negative 8? That's negative 6 minus 2. Is that less than or equal to negative 8? Is negative 8 less than or equal to negative 8? Yes, because I have the equals. So negative 1 comma negative 1 is a solution. This is an x value, this is a y value. We're going to plug the x value in here. We'll plug the y value in here. That's going to give me negative 2 minus 4. Is that less than 3/4 of negative 8? On the left side, that gives me negative 6. 4 goes into 8 twice. 3 times negative 2 is negative 6. Negative 6 is not less than negative 6. If it had the equal sign, it works. It doesn't have the equal sign down here. So this is false. Negative 8 comma negative 2 is not a solution. This is an x value, this is a y value. I'm going to plug my x value in here, my y value in here. So I'm going to get y minus 4. Is that less than 3/4 times 4? So negative 1 minus 4, that's negative 3. I'm going to cancel those out, so that just gives me 3. Is negative 3 less than negative 3? Yes. 4 comma 1 is solution. On the back side, we're going to start graphing. This is one of our special cases. This is a vertical. It's a vertical line, solid. We're going to pick 0, 0 as our test point. We can only use this. Is 0 greater than negative 1? Yes. Shade the side 0, 0's on. Okay, number 10. This is one of the ones that we want to figure out the x and the y where it crosses. So this is going to be blank comma 0 and 0 comma blank. So this is a y value, so it just gives me x equals 10, which is way over here. This is an x value, so that gives me negative 2y equals 10. Divide each side by negative 2, so I get negative 5. So 0, negative 5 is down here. This is dotted, okay, because it doesn't have the equal sign. And 0, 0 is a really good point to pick. So plug 0, 0 in. 0 minus 2 times 0, so 0 greater than 10, that's false. So I'm going to shade the opposite side, which is down here. I'm going to shade down in this region. Number 11, we know our y-intercept is 0, negative 5, which is down here. And we have a slope of negative 3 over 4. So I'm going to go down 3, right 4. This is a dotted line because I don't have the equal sign. We're going to use our test of 0, 0. Plug it in. 0 is greater than 3/4 times 0 is 0, so 0 minus 5. Is 0 greater than negative 5? Is it further to the right on the number line? Yeah, this is true. So that means you shade the region up here. Don't know why that keeps showing up. Sorry about that. Number 12, this is one of our special cases. So we're going to go down to negative 7. This is a horizontal line. Oh, and it's dotted. We're going to go ahead and pick 0, 0, which kind of seems weird because we only use the y value. Is 0 less than negative 7? And that's false. So I'm going to shade the underside of the line down here. Number 13, I know my y-intercept is going to be 0, negative 2 because of that, which is down here. And my slope is going to be 4 over 3. So I'm going to go up 4, right 3. This is dotted because I don't have the equal sign. I'm going to chest 0, 0. So 0 is less than 4/3 times 0 is 0, minus 2 is 0 less than negative 2. That's false. So I shade the side that 0, 0 is not on, so shade over here. Number 14, this allows us to get the point. Remember, I make the opposite values when it's set up this way. So -1, 7 is up here. And then I have a slope of 1/3. So from this point, I'm going to go up 1, right 3. This is dotted because I don't have the equal sign. I'm going to look, do I have 0, 0 here? I do. So I'm going to plug 0 in. So I'm going to get 0 minus 7. Is that less than or equal to 0 plus 1? Oops, there's a 1/3 right there. Sorry about that. So I get -7. Is -7 less than or equal to 0 plus 1 is 1. 1/3 times 1 is 1/3. Is -7 less than that? And that's true. So we're going to shade the side that 0, 0 is on because it was a true statement. Last two. So I'm going to opposite because I have parentheses. Opposite. So I have right 5 down, right 5 up 3. Excuse me. And then I have a slope of 2/1. So from this dot, I'm going to go up 2, right 1. It's a solid line because I have that equal sign. I can go ahead and use the point 0, 0 as my test. So I'm going to plug 0, 0 in for x and y. So I get 0 minus 3. Is that less than or equal to 2 times 0 minus 5? Is -3 less than or equal to 0 minus 5 is -5. 2 times -5 is -10. Is -3 less than -10? No, it's -3 is further to the right, so this is false. So I'm going to shade the side that the 0, 0 is not on, which is over here. All right, on this one, I know my y-intercept is going to be at 0, -2, which is down here. I have a slope of 3/1, so from here I'm going to go up 3, right 1, and this is a solid line. Just in time, it's goofed up. So if I plug 0, ooh, look at this one. So my computer is goofed up. I'm going to restart this problem. All right, so 0, -2 is down here, and my slope is 3/1. So up 1, 2, 3, right 1. It's going to be a solid line like this because I have the equal sign. 0, 0 works because it's on the left side of the line. So if I plug 0 in here, 3 times 0 is 0. Is 0 greater than -2? Yes, it's further to the right. So think about it. 0 is on the number line here. -2 is here. So it's further to the right. So it is greater. So I'm going to shade the side that 0, 0 is on. I would like you to work on page 155. And go 155 and 156, and let's see. We are going to do problems 1 through 22 all. 1 through 22 all. So if you have any questions while we're working on it as a class, go ahead and ask, or if there's any time during the lesson that you need to ask me a question. Other than that, I hope you have a nice day. A reminder, on Wednesday, I will give you guys the take-home test. It's only a front and a back. And the take-home test will have a video of how things are worked out, and you are allowed to use the take-home test on the actual test that we will have on Friday. The test on Friday is only a front and back as well. So let me know if you have any questions. You're always welcome to come in and see me. I'm off periods 2, 4, 6, and 8 if you needed any extra help. So please feel free to come on in. Have a nice day.